Aren't these yellow flowers just so beautiful? You'll see them on most hikes in Montana. But did you know they're actually bad for the environment because they're a noxious weed? Do you know what a noxious weed is?
Sounds like it's a weed that kind of takes over everything.
Yeah, and if you were walking out on a trail and you saw this, would you think it was a noxious weed?
No.
Do you know what a noxious weed is?
Absolutely, dude.
If you were out on a hike and you saw this yellow flower, would you know this is a noxious weed?
Gosh, I'd think it was a good-looking thing, but now that you say it,
Noxious weeds spread so quickly that they'll take over an area and choke out all of the good native species that we have here.
Melissa Bradford has been in the weed killing business for 35 years. She started young, spraying on her family's farm at just 8 years old. Now she's the co-owner of PPYC Spray and Ag and knows a thing or two about noxious weeds.
They erode waterways, and there's lots of examples here in Bozeman. We've got Canada thistle, hound's tongue, oxeye daisy, Horiolisum, St. John's wort, leafy spurge.
That's right, all of those beautiful wildflowers you love to see on hikes are actually terrible for the environment. They can seriously impair wildlife habitat, agriculture, and recreational opportunities. Which is why, on Wednesday, you might have seen Melissa out riding her ATV, but it wasn't just for fun.
We are out spot spraying noxious weeds on Bozeman Health property and a few of the GVLT trails.
PPYC Spray and Ag tackled the Highland Glen and Wellness Trail, the Painted Hills area, Burke Park, and the Pete's Hill expansion. And if you were planning on hitting those trails, but now you're concerned about the weed killer,
Products we use have no grazing restrictions, so grazing animals can be in the field with us while we spray, and we just follow the label, and they're pretty safe.
and some of you gardeners out there may be thinking these weeds could just be pulled by hand, and we could skip the spray job altogether. But Melissa tells me,
Some things can be mowed, some things can be pulled, but a lot of these plants have really deep perennial roots that are 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet deep. Leafy spurge is up to like 30 feet deep, and there's nothing you can do with those except for actually do a selective herbicide.
in Bozeman, Cassidy Powers, MTN News.